friends, it's Gwen. Today I have a super fun project to share with you. It's one that I know so many of you will want to make. I'm creating the sweetest little gift bags that are perfect for filling with sweet treats or to use as party favors. These would also be amazing for a craft fair because they are easily themed, they look impressive, and they come together fast. Let me show you how. There is one thing that's going to make these projects super fast to put together, and it's the Heart Gift Bag Die by Scrap Diva Designs. You will love this store if you love making 3D projects like the one I'm making today, and I also have a special coupon code for you. If you use Created by Gwen at checkout, you'll get 10% off your order. Be sure to check the description box for all the links you need. Whenever I'm creating projects like this, the first thing that I like to do is batch my die cutting. I like to make the choices for all my pattern papers first and then run all the dies through my Sizzix machine. As I mentioned earlier, this project is great for birthday parties or craft fairs. So generally when I'm making something like this, I do want to batch the steps because I'm making several all at once. If you want to theme your gift bags, you do need to think about that right from the beginning and make strategic choices of the pattern papers that you use. That is the real beauty of these dies. You have one die and you could make gift bags in 50 different themes if you wanted to. The gift bag I'm making today is for a general birthday, but I will share at the end of the video a Christmas themed one that I've also whipped up. I also have to mention that I'm working with double-sided papers today, and I would 200% recommend doing that, especially if you want to put these projects together really quickly. You can use single-sided papers if that's what you have. You will just need to cut everything out twice and then glue your two papers together so that you don't have any of that white showing. It does add a lot of time in terms of cutting, but also in the assembly. So yes, if you are doing this for a craft fair or a school fete or a fundraiser of any kind, I would definitely recommend using the double-sided paper because it's just going to come together so much faster. So for today's project, I am making a general one-off gift bag, but I do want to make it just a little bit special, and I'm going to do that by adding in a shaker pocket. This is super easy to create with the die set because you have everything you need to create the pocket and stack everything together. It comes with all of the layers and all of the pieces that you need. I was able to cut out a piece of acetate using one of the dies, and this part here in the heart, that is actually being cut from 3D foam, and as you can see, it cut like butter. So that's all the pieces now cut and ready to go. It's time to assemble. I'm going to start with the heart, and it will actually only be a decorative element. It is not part of the shaker pocket that I'm going to attach to the bag itself. So I have two layers there. One is the 3D foam and then the paper is on top. It is now time to assemble the bag, and I am going to trim off this extra tab that I know that I don't need. I do like to use a liquid adhesive when working with projects like this. I'll be sure to link all of my favorite supplies in the description box below. For these bags, I do like to attach these two large pieces first, and I do like to nut out what I'm going to do in terms of that negative space with the heart. Am I going to fill it with a different colored pattern paper? Am I going to do a shaker pocket? I like to know what is happening there before moving on to the sides. I will show you how that comes together here in a moment. First though, I want to show you how I assemble the side pieces. The die itself has the score lines in it, which makes it very, very simple. All you need to do is fold along those score lines and everything comes together really, really nicely. I'll add a liquid glue to the bottom part of this piece. I do like to work from the base up and secure that all in position. From there, I work section by section around the box. I can now secure the base of the box, and I do love that the base pieces actually overlap. It makes the bottom of the box super sturdy. Now the real fun can begin because I'm going to make the shaker pocket. The easiest way to do this is to take advantage of the negative space in that heart shape there. So these two pieces are actually going to line up behind that negative space. Both pieces are part of the die set, and one I've cut in pattern paper and the other I've cut in some clear acetate. I've then run double-sided tape around all four edges, leaving just one still open so that I can pop in some of this paper confetti. Once I'm happy with how that feels, I do give it a little shake test to know whether to add more or less. Once I'm happy with that, I just remove the tape from the top edge here like so, and then I can position this piece inside the gift bag. I'll do that with some more double-sided tape, and I love that I can do this because this is all going to be hidden behind the front of the bag there. So you won't see any of this. You will just see the open section of the heart there, which is where the confetti is. It really is one of the easiest ways to make a shaker pocket, and all of your mess, all of the elements that build the pocket are hidden away. Next up, we need to make the lid, and of course there's a die cut piece for that. So again, it's just a matter of folding on the score lines and then attaching with a liquid adhesive. I almost attached it to the front of the box. Don't do that. It needs to go to the back. I still do have an open heart on the back side of the box, so I am going to close that up by adding another piece of pattern paper just inside there. So it's going to be a lot simpler than the front, but I do like the contrast in the pattern papers. It's time to think about how I'm going to secure the gift box. Now, this die will just work without you doing anything. That top flap does actually slide into the inside of the gift bag and it will hold securely perfectly well. I wanted to do something a little bit extra for this particular gift bag, and I wanted to secure it with a ribbon. So what I've done is manually gotten out my chomper, my crocodile, and I'm going to create 4 holes in the top of the bag, and that's so that I can thread a really pretty ribbon through. If I was making these in bulk, I probably wouldn't do this step. I would just slide the tab piece inside and move on. But for a one-off gift or maybe a small birthday party, it is a really nice touch to be able to add this extra detail. Another little detail that you can add that is really, really fun are these charm elements. This one is from my scrapbook stash, but there are a bunch on the market and it really does sort of elevate the gift. It makes it look all the more special. I'm going to trim off any excess ribbon and tidy that up. And here's the almost finished gift bag. I do want to add a cute little faux handle to this one, and I'm doing that with the smallest of paper scraps. I'll secure that in position with some liquid glue, and the project is done. Here's a close-up look at the completed gift bag, and I also wanted to share with you the Christmas themed project that I made. I started this one with Christmas themed scrapbook supplies, so all the papers have really lovely Christmas icons on them. And for the shaker pocket, I went with a silver sequin mix. I've created a handle for this one as well, and I really love the Christmassy theme. So I know these gift bags are super cute, but what if you wanted to create something that was a little more impressive, something that was a little bit different? If you're looking for a unique paper craft idea, you need to watch this video next. I'll see you all again very soon. Until then, bye!